Welcome back to MidEast in Depth. Today we will continue looking at the crisis in Gaza. Pepe Escobar writes an article featured in the Panorama AM in reference to Benyamin Netanyahu's war for gas. The writer titles the article "Blood for Gas: Why Bibi is Punishing Gaza." Escobar starts with a quick recap. Two Palestinians, not Hamas, kidnapped three Israeli teenager settlers hitchhiking at night near Hebron. One of the hitchhikers called the Israeli police. The kidnappers freaked out and shot the hitchhikers on the spot, dumping their bodies. There's wide speculation all across the Arab street this has been an Israeli false flag. Evidence, though, seems to point to the 10,000-strong Kawasme tribe in the Hebron region, which is known historically to openly antagonize Hamas and attack Israeli settlers. There's also the possibility that the kidnappers wanted to use the hitchhikers for an exchange with Palestinian prisoners. Escobar adds Bibi and Shin Bet military intelligence knew from the start that the three settlers were dead and who was responsible, but Bibi simply could not pass up the opportunity to use the incident during the frenzied 3-week search as a build-up to go after Hamas in both West Bank and Gaza, an operation planned way in advance. The writer argues it is easy to forget that at the time of Israel's previous invasion of Gaza, Operation Cast-Lead gas fields in Palestine were outright confiscated by Israel. Nafiz Ahmed analyzed the assault as an energy operation. 122 trillion cubic feet of gas plus the potential of 1.6 billion barrels of oils in the Levant basin spread over the territorial waters of Israel, Syria, Lebanon, Cyprus, and of course Gaza. But Tel Aviv wants it all. The writer goes on to say even Tony Blair is involved. He came up with the brilliant plan of developing the Gaza gas fields via an agreement between British Gas and the Palestinian Authority, totally excluding Hamas and the people of Gaza. And according to the writer, Israel cannot drill off the Gaza coast, and for Bibi as well as the Knesset, the possibility that the Palestinians could have access to their own gas-generated wealth is an absolute red line. The EU also may be on it as well. No one in Brussels will admit it, but it's easy to conceive strategies regarding this takeover of Palestinian gas fields, opening the door in the future for the EU being less dependent on Gazprom and a substantial importance of stalling Israeli gas. J.J. Goldberg writes a piece in the Jewish Daily Forward, and it's on kidnap, crackdown, mutual missteps, and a hail of rockets. He titles it, How Politics and Lies Triggered an Unintended War in Gaza. In the flood of angry words that poured out of Israel and Gaza, Brigadier General Moti Almos said on July the 8th, "We have been instructed by the political echelon to hit Hamas hard." The crime set off a chain of events in which Israel gradually lost control of the situation, finally ending up on the brink of a war that nobody wanted, not the army, not the government, not even the enemy, Hamas. Goldberg points out that the frustration had numerous causes. Once the boys' disappearance was known, troops began a massive 18-day search and rescue operation. But only on July the 1st, after the boys' bodies were found, did the truth come out. The government had known almost from the beginning that the boys were dead. It maintained the fiction that it hoped to find them alive as a pretext to dismantle Hamas' West Bank operations. Prime Minister Benyamin Netanyahu immediately placed a gag order on the death. Journalists who heard rumors were told the Shin Bet wanted the gag order to aid the search. For public consumption, the official word was that Israel was acting on the assumption that they're alive. It was simply put a lie. Moti Almos, as army spokesperson, was in charge of repeating that lie. That was it for today's analysis. For more updates, please visit our website on levant.tv. Thanks for watching MidEast in Depth, and bye for now.